Hey guys, it's Jake the Atheist, and today is my birthday. I turned 24 today, so I got up early and went for a little hike. That's why I'm in the middle of nowhere. Don't worry, I'm not lost. Not yet. Maybe I'm lost. We'll see. Uh, anyway, I also wanted to make a video today to kind of celebrate and, I don't know, give you guys something to watch. So this is me doing that. I've been thinking for the past few months or so, kind of reflecting a little bit on my channel and what it's been like to make YouTube videos, atheist YouTube videos, and just kind of reflecting on my own work process or creative process. That's what it's called, creative process. So much cooler sounding, but and just kind of making observations about what I feel like I do well and what comes as more of a struggle to me. And one thing that I've noticed is kind of the downsides of having really high quality standards. And that's not like a braggy thing. If you've been on my channel for a while, you've seen some of my other videos where I really put a lot of effort into the details and, you know, what my camera looks like and a lot of editing and, you know, how the sound sounds, and it, you know, there's definitely a benefit to that. Like it turns out some really good videos, in my opinion. I mean, I'm still proud of them after they've been on my channel for a few months, and you know, so it's definitely a good thing. But some of the downsides I've noticed as well is just how much harder it feels mentally to kind of keep myself motivated when I'm in the middle of a project and I just keep noticing detail after detail that needs to be fixed, or this or that I overlooked and now it doesn't look as good as I had in mind. And it's kind of a struggle, but a story, not really a story, but maybe a memory that also came to mind a few weeks ago that's kind of similar to this makes me, I don't know, it kind of gave me another way of looking at this problem that I've noticed, and that is when I was younger teen. I don't know exactly when, maybe 12 to 15. I had been taking karate classes for a couple of years, and I was pretty good at it. I was an active kid, and I liked to do stuff like that, and so I was pretty good at it. I had fun. But one thing that I noticed was every time I would go to karate practice, we would all line up like all the way across this gymnasium, and you know, as we would run through all the different, you know, moves that we had learned, all the kicks, all the punches, I would notice that like I would get super sweaty, and like by the end of it I would be exhausted, and everyone else would be like just cool as a cucumber. They'd just be fine. I was like the only one that was like sweating and like red in the face, and it wasn't because I was like out of shape or anything, or like my lungs didn't work or anything like that. But I was like, why is this happening? Why is this only a thing that is everyone just like superheroes over here? Um, and after a while, my sensei, he kind of noticed it too, and he pointed it out to me like, I think you're tensing up like every muscle in your body, dude. And I was like, am I? I th- oh yeah, I think I am. And so what I had been doing, it turns out, was like every time I would do a move, I would like hyper focus on like every single part of my body and like make sure that nothing was out of place, that I was doing everything perfectly, and was like completely, totally like putting like 100% of my focus into, you know, whatever power that was required for this punch or this kick, and like trying to do everything 100% all the time, which I guess was a good workout, but that's not all it is. Like, you know, it's there's supposed to be more more of a grace, and I guess more of an art to martial arts, obviously. And so what I had to learn in that karate class was kind of how to loosen up a little bit and how to have a little bit more flow in my moves. And that was still a struggle, and all the way through the rest of my instruction and training and stuff. And it was fun. It was a good memory. But I think that same kind of mindset carries over into the videos that I make, and probably a lot more in my life, where I will focus on literally everything that has anything to do with what I'm working on and trying to do, and I will just try and perfect every little detail. And I think that fact is probably the biggest contributor to why I get so burnt out and just feel so exhausted. In karate and martial arts, it was physically, but with videos and just working on more creative art kind of content projects, it's a little bit more mental. And but I think it's the same principle. And thinking about this kind of observation over the past couple of weeks, it's like that makes sense. Maybe I should loosen up a little bit on my videos from time to time, and not necessarily drop the quality, but maybe not be so hard on myself on the back end, because there's a lot of things that you guys probably don't even notice that I probably spend way too much time focusing on and trying to get just right. But I don't know. I feel like that's something I can work on, and that I'll adapt for the future. So that was kind of the biggest observation that I learned, between that 2-month gap between uploading videos, maybe a month and a half, but that was when my burnout was strongest, and I was just having a really hard time motivating myself. But I think I'm past that now that I've kind of gotten this little point drilled into my head. And that's a little bit of the reason behind why I'm filming this on my phone today. Just because I wanted to make a video, but I didn't want to stress about it. I didn't want to obsess about it. Sometimes it's nice to just hit the button, record something, and just let it go. Put it up on YouTube, This obviously isn't going to be every video I make, but every once in a while maybe I'll pull one of these out, something simple, just to kind of remind myself that you don't have to take everything so seriously all the time. Perfectionism and that kind of thing is not always the best, and most of the time it's probably impossible. So I don't know if that's something that you relate to. I guess those are my thoughts on it, and that's at least what I've observed in my own life, and maybe you have a little bit of that too. That'd be interesting, and if you've noticed something like that in your own life, let me know. Think of this as like a conversation starter maybe, and we can go from there. But I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to put into my video. Just a couple of thoughts, and yeah, let me know what you think. Help me celebrate my birthday today. I've also got a live stream scheduled for later today if you're watching this on August 4th, which is my birthday. If you're watching it later, then I don't know, you can catch up to the live stream posted right after this, but that should be happening around like 3:30 or so Pacific time. So I've got that scheduled if you guys want to hang out with me after watching this video. And that's all I can think of right now. Yeah, thanks for watching my video. I'm close to 1,200 subscribers, so maybe if you're not subscribed, maybe consider helping me out and getting me there. That'd be a cool little birthday gift, I guess. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna finish this hike. Try not to get lost. But yeah, maybe I'll show you guys the view here.